I've been using minute of listening quite a lot in the classroom, and one of the good things about it is that you can use it for, as the name suggests, just a minute, which I do, and I do often do that as the children, for example, come in from play or right at the end of the day, just to develop listening skills or to create an atmosphere of calm in the classroom to get children to focus, or sometimes to create an atmosphere when they're writing. So I've really been using it as a hook in lessons like literacy, art, drama, to be the inspirational start of another lesson. And in this particular lesson, I had a carousel of creative activities to inspire children's creative responses to the minute that they heard. So I wanted to link this in with other things that we're doing in the classroom at the moment, and to link in with other curriculum subjects. And on one particular table, children were inspired by the artist Paul Clay, who we've been doing some work on together, and they were colour mixing in response to the two sections of the music in that song. There's a very quiet section and a very noisy section. Another table, we were mark making, and I suppose I used that more as a music activity to start off notating like graphic score, and they were mark making for the two different sections. I also linked in with some PSHE, which is something I do quite often with minute of listening, and the children were thinking about how the music made them feel in the first section and in the second section, and they were drawing faces and choosing feeling words to match with the music. On another table as well, I did children creating their own comic. This is a good one to explore because they could explore the narrative of the music, so they were creating their own comic strip that started off quietly and then moved on to sort of the loud section in the comic strip. And then on the final table, I asked them, where does the music take you? And so they had to draw the place where they imagined they were as they were listening to the music. Again, with this piece it worked well because it has two very distinct sections. The children drew two places where they imagined they were, somewhere very quiet and then somewhere very noisy. I think music's vital, really, in the classroom, in the primary classroom, in particular, because it enables children to develop so many skills that they can translate across all areas of their learning. Listening skills, collaboration, and particularly minute of listening has so many different styles of music, and it just opens the doors really for the children to access different sounds, different feelings inspired by the sounds, and allows them to begin to undergo a dialogue about music, to feel confident listening to music and talking about it, whether it's classical music or not, whether it's quite an abstract sound. It gives them, and the teacher, it gives you a way in to insert music into the classroom. And children always respond amazingly to music. You just have to teach one music lesson and you see it.